everyone. So we're here. We're starting interviews in our new podcast in Keller Williams Landmark 2. And today, the very own OP for Keller Williams Landmark 2, Ron Ferrera. Woo!
Hi.
Editor, please add clap. So we're here with Ron. You took an amazing new journey last year.
Definitely.
From agent, team leader to OP. How is it going?
It's going good. It's been 9 months, and it's a big learning curve.
Okay.
Right, because you're dealing with 280 plus agents, so you're trying to figure out how you can help all of them grow individually. Then we have a staff, our leadership team, who also wants to grow and also needs direction from the new leader, because I have a new vision than the old OP. So we're learning, we're growing, and we're making it work, and I'm excited.
That's awesome. So new vision. Tell us a little bit about your vision for KW Landmark 2 in 2026, 2027, in the next 5 years. Where do you see this company going? Where is your OP dream of a market center? Yeah,
well, that's a great question. And then the answer is, I look at our office as a big team, and I really want to treat it like that. I've had a team for 7 years now, and I want to extend that out to all of the agents in the office. So the goal is for us to really know exactly what everyone's goals are, what everyone's challenges are, and how do we help them grow. And I'm not going to lie, that's a challenge, right? Because it's a lot of people to coordinate, and there's not a lot of us on leadership. So what we're trying to do is put in systems in place.
Perfect.
And we're trying to give everybody a responsibility and work with everybody, all our resources, to try to help everybody grow as much as possible. So it's a work in progress, but I think we are making progress, and I'm excited.
Absolutely. I'm working with you. I'm learning so much. One of the things that I know you want to implement in the office, it's about the customer service experience. You want to make sure that the agent sees value in what the office wants to give them, that we are a support to them. And I know that you mentioned that a few times, and you mentioned that with our leadership team. So that to you is very important. Mm-hmm. The client experience, the agent experience in our office.
Yes.
So you want to tell us a little about that?
I do. Yeah. I mean, I'm just a big believer in communication. So I think I learned that from being a listing agent for 13 years. And I know the most important thing to my clients on the seller side is just communication. And I think the most important thing to the agents that join us and that work with us is communication. And how do we communicate with them on a regular basis? How do they not get lost in the shuffle? Because like I said, there's a lot of agents and people get busy, but we want to deliver that experience to them from day one when they come in. What's their plan of attack? What's their plan of action? Whether they're a producer, a team, or just a newbie starting out in the business, I want to have a plan for all of them, and then have an experience for them throughout their whole career here.
That's amazing, especially coming from a person like you. You build your career here. You started in a level of production, and then you obviously grew through the years. If you were a team leader of a very successful team, and you were to join KW Landmark 2, where would the piece of value be for that Ron Ferrera, the team leader, joining this office in your vision?
I think the vision for somebody who has a team who's joining would be that we can help them get to the next level.
Absolutely.
And whatever that next level is, whether it's helping them add more team members to their team, whether it's helping coach their team members and make their team members more productive, whether it's just helping them get leverage. I know we're big on virtual assistants. We're big on AI and learning these tools. I'm huge on virtual assistants. I currently have 8 working for me personally. The office, we have 2. So I think virtual assistants are going to be even a larger part going forward of real estate and real estate teams and growth for individuals in real estate. So I think those would be the main thing, and just plugging into the culture and leveraging everything we have to offer.
Absolutely. And a big thing to me is AI, seeing how different small things with AI can create a huge change for some team leaders who has been successful for 20 years, 15 years, but maybe they find out one way of doing things simpler or making things faster or more efficient, and that really changes their workflow and allows them to, sometimes it's increasing the level of production, sometimes it's getting more time. So that has been fascinating working with you, seeing how you use AI and make it use it for efficiency. That's fascinating. And also the leverage for team members. How do you use AI, Ron?
It's a great question.
For real estate 2026.
Yes, exactly. So you mentioned teams. How I'm using it with my team is when we're onboarding new agents, it's really helping me organize my thoughts and delivering those thoughts to them, the new agents, in a very efficient manner. So we have like a 30, 60, 90. If you don't know that, that's when it's the agent's first 30 days, 60 days, and 90 days with the team. So I just have them send me an email every day with what they're doing. And then I take a screenshot, I upload it in the ChatGPT, and then quickly I'll talk to it, I'll give them some feedback, and then it'll write me an email and I'll send it out. And it takes me literally like 1 minute to really give them a detailed instructions on their next day. So it's really helping me do that. Also managing my virtual assistants, managing my staff, just the email communication, because I can talk to it, tell my thoughts, it puts a succinct email together, and then I send it out. That's really saving me a lot of time and making me more efficient.
A very short email.
Or very long. Yeah, my email's good.
Hard to tell. No, I'm kidding.
But it's good. I think the fact is that no, I know, but it's good.
It's awesome. And
and you do have to, the one thing is you have to read through the email and make sure it makes sense and that it's not too complicated. So you have to work with these tools. It's not just copy and paste and send it out. You have to look at the email, then digest it, say, does this make sense? But it helps you put it together quicker.
Absolutely.
Speed is key.
And also it makes a structure for your business. That's what I'm hearing. It gives you a structure, it gives you a control over how those first 3 months would look like for your agents.
Yes.
That maybe that's something you were not thinking in the past, but now you just have AI with the tools, with the knowledge that you needed to have, and you can create that for team building. In your case. Structure
is so important. It really helps you with that, and I'm a big believer in structure and systems, and it helps you brainstorm and things of that nature. So I'm using it a lot with those things as well. I'd like to probably dive into other areas, but right now those are the main things I'm using it for.
Perfect. So what is the most interesting thing that you discover AI for? Like the most interesting thing you did with AI? Because I know you are like a best friend with AI.
So I did something very interesting.
Like something interesting is gonna discover something.
I built a whole program that I'm using to pull data from certain sources. So what I did was I went into, I started with Claude, and I started talking to Claude, and I went to Claude Code actually, because Claude Code will build you the programs. So then I worked.
What is the difference between Claude and Claude Code? Because I know a lot of people watching, maybe they don't know.
It's the same thing with ChatGPT and Codex and Claude Code. When you have to code something or build like a computer program or something, you're going to use the Claude Code or Codex. And if you want to just talk to it and strategize or do maybe just some brainstorming, I think just Claude and ChatGPT are good for that. And then the next level. So what I did was I went into Claude Code. I started brainstorming, hey, how do I build a program that pulls data from these websites and provides it to me in like a spreadsheet? So I had to go back and forth it took me probably at least maybe a month.
Oh, wow.
To go. Yeah, it took a lot of time to go back and forth. There was a lot of errors. I had to play with it. But now it's working very seamlessly. And now I built a program that is pulling data 24 hours a day. And it's been running for the last maybe week and a half, just pulling data from me. And I have a whole separate MacBook that just runs that. So I'm seeing it.
I didn't know this was so
yeah.
Wow.
Well, like I said, what you can achieve with it is crazy. But it took a lot of playing around. Then I switched from Claude to Codex, and then Codex actually got me better results. And the good thing about AI is they're always updating these all the time. So then when ChatGPT moved to 5.5, the latest model, I saw a big increase in its speed and in just efficiency and how accurate it is. So yeah, I mean, I'm using it at a high level. So I think the real estate agent of the future will use these tools at a high level to just do more.
Absolutely.
You know, I'm communicating with my clients more efficiently. It's amazing what, you know, if a client asks a very complicated question about a co-op or an estate or an attorney question, I throw it right in there, and it gets me like 95% of the way there. Now, I always verify it, but that, I feel like that's our job now, to verify and work with these tools, and then deliver the information to the client in a digestible manner.
Yeah, and also in KW we have the Gemini Pro, so a tool for AI completely complementary for people who
Yep.
are part of our office. So definitely, if you like AI, having this Pro version is also a good way to get started, right?
Yes, you got to start
Especially-
somewhere.
Definitely. That's what would you say to people who say no AI? I don't want to hear about AI. It's not for me. I don't think it's an option anymore.
I don't think it's an option. I think you can do real estate at a high level without it, because real estate's a people business.
Yeah.
So you can't ever get out of that. You have to pick up the phone and talk to people and answer their questions, help them, guide them through the buying and selling process. That's real estate. Now, so you could do it, but I would also say, why not use these tools? It's kind of like in the year 2000 saying, I don't want to use email and I don't want to use the internet. You know?
I heard some agents say that they're faxing.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
So why, you know, these tools are here to make your life easier and get more done. And my goal for my life is just to have more balance, have more free time, get more done in less time, so I can do the things I love to do, like be with my family, exercise, and that's pretty much it.
And you're doing it, and you're a great example for so many people, because you're a successful real estate agent, you're an investor, you're doing so many things. How do you do it all apart from AI?
I'll tell you how I do it. That's a good point. Partners. I always say you have to have partners. Eventually, you're going to, if you're a real estate agent and you start off by yourself, but then you're always going to have partners. My first virtual assistant was a huge partner, and he helped me really scale my business and double my business. And he was the first one, and I worked very closely with him. He was an MCA at another office.
Oh, wow.
And then he became a virtual assistant because he moved to Florida, and he was my first partner. Then I hired some buyer agents, and I worked very closely with them. And my partner now, Jennifer Blake, was an original buyer agent in 2019 when she started with me.
Wow.
She's a partner, and she's a huge. So anybody that really works with you is a partner. Your attorneys are partners. Your photographers are partners. I look at everybody. I look at you as a partner in the office. So I have partners for investments. I have partners for everything. So I think that's the key to
That's true.
scaling up in life in general, is work well with other people and provide value for other people, and then you're gonna do well and you're gonna grow, and you can be a specialist at what you do. And then because I know what I do well, and I know what I like to what I can't do well, because we all run out of time in the day. So if our partners can be great at what they do, and I could be great at what I do, then we can work together to grow.
That's amazing. Perfect. Thank you so much, Ron, for answering the amazing questions. We learn so much. Every time someone talks to you, we learn so much. You're amazing. Thank you so much, and watch us on our next episode, because we are going to keep making podcasts and videos for YouTube and Instagram, right?
Yes.
So see you in the next.
Bye.